Okay, it is February the 18th, and well, the time is 9:24 pre-market. Just looking right now, a few stocks on the main screen. Maybe no setups today, maybe no trades, although I have figured it out, and I have a TD immediate trade here so I can trade. It is approved with margin so I can short. Only issue is that TD Immediate Trade is not really a broker known for having shares to short, so there's a good chance that all of this might be here and I just can't trade regardless because of that fact. Any short setups that I would want if they don't have the shares available. On top of that, it's kind of scary. If you look on Reddit, you see so many people like crying about problems being on hold for like an hour and 30 minutes and having issues and wrong balances or just a whole bunch of mess. So I don't know what to think of it. So really, if there's nothing to trade, there's gonna be nothing to trade, and that's gonna be fine. I have IB ready, and I can trade with that. So the overall markets, they are down. It is down in a pretty bad way if we look at a 14-day chart. You see, it was kind of doing the whole uptrend here. Then this was like a mid-range candle, but more on the downside. And now we have this ugly thing here, so that could definitely affect these stocks. We have AVGR as the first day. Kind of broke out of a range here in the 250s. Not really looking too nice, especially because they're cracked this 260 level. HGBL is another first day stock. I don't like it too much because the volume is weak, but you know, it's another one that just broke out of a range, so not looking too nice. Looks a bit of liquid. I might remove that one soon. And USWS is this one blew out of a range, so it's kind of been outtrending. And then this one was like the explosion, the short squeeze, whatever you want to call it. I don't see any good setups with this. I'm just gonna keep looking. If there's nothing to trade today, that's fine. Maybe I'll try shorting, but you know, I'll be very cautious if I do. Okay, it's 9:39 a.m. AMC, I'm just watching because this is offering a little more volatility. It is, I think, the first day of the court ruling, like the court thing, whatever, and so that could fuel a lot of angry Robin Hooders. It's at $6. I thought of this as an inverse head and shoulders, and it can still work out. I just don't like how it cracks under $6. So here's the ideal shoulder, head, and then this is a shoulder, but it's not looking too nice. I don't like how wicky it is. The wicks is not like they're uptrending either, they're downtrending. It might just sell off. The stock is up because of the court rulings thing, I think, and also because of the fact that like some old article from last year was recirculated. So even though that's kind of a negative catalyst, what could happen is that all of the short sellers who think they're so smart are going to short the stock because of that reason, but they have a huge risk of being squeezed. It's almost like 3D chess. You have to think of it not in terms of the fact that a recycled article came out and, oh, well, we should short it. You should think about the expectation, what the events happening today, that it could lead to a big short squeeze, although maybe it's not going to happen here. So who knows, maybe the short sellers won it here. I'm not going to win or lose anything if I don't trade it. It could still work out. I just don't like how wicky the shoulder is starting again, how it's trending below the $6 level. It could still work. It could still happen, but it, you know, just not something I want. AVGR is nothing that I want. USWS looks like we had a wild spike from the 290s to the 340s, but that isn't very predictable. Besides it just being the market open madness, I guess. Just really no setups right now. There are OTCs dropping. In theory, I could trade them, but I don't know. It's a bad market day. These things could just keep dropping. It could just be a falling knife that you don't want to catch on to. ASTI is down almost 30%, which is impressive. ERLL is also down, had a fake out spike right here. OZSC is down too. This one seems to be waking up. SING is down as well. I guess the only one that would be interesting, at least to me the most interesting, would be ASTI, but it looks like it's just continuously dropping. Again, this is very hard to buy into for a number 5, even if it works, just because of the fact it's just dropping every day. People don't want to buy something that is just dropping more every day. Sure, there's going to be people trying to guess the bottom, but it kind of hurts the pattern, I think. So no setups right now. I could, in theory, be aggressive and try trading the OTC number 5 setups with the TD immediate trade account. Just kind of scared to use that platform, especially because if I were to try to use TD immediate trade, it's not configured to really. I've tried to find out how, but I guess I haven't looked well enough how to do the thing where you can specify at what price you want to purchase, because I can't do this. Look, this is a 10,000 share buy, right? Let's put the OTC here. Let's see if that changes the. No, that does not change the buttons. I guess you can change it here. I'm not trying to buy this, I'm just trying to experiment. I don't know, this just seems sketchy. Then you click buy at the ask. It just seems sketchy. I'd rather be able to put in my prices for number 5 setups. If you ask me, unless it's over $1, then it's fine. Or at least over 70 cents. Over 80 cents, I would be fine with this, but it's a bit iffy wanting to trade like that. But yeah, I'll keep looking. Just no setups at the moment. Maybe some number 5 OTC patterns, but nothing that's really clear for me, at least. Okay, it is 9:58 a.m. and look, it's going to be a quick update with all these stocks on the main screen, and why I'm going to, as much as I don't want to, have to take things with a different approach. We have AVGR just broke a support level, which broke the support level too. We have USWS, just a crazy mess. It kind of broke this level at 288. And AMC, I was right about it not making that shoulder. It was just not doing it the right way, so that kind of led the odds to it doing something like this. And even if I would have been short maybe at 6, 20 cents, all of that work for 20 cents on a $6 stock, I think that's 2%. It's not much. And USWS, this was unpredictable, this big spike. No real setup behind it other than, like I said, the market open. Volatility, AVGR, just pathetic too. Maybe in theory, okay, yeah, I was short right here. It's not going to actually break past this resistance level. Short at 260, cover at 230. That's like 15%. In the meantime, we have stocks like AABB. These are all OTCs, and this was a nice number 5. Of course, this is best case that you buy right at the bottom. Maybe you'd miss it, or maybe you got into early. Plenty of mistakes can happen, right? And let's keep going. So we have with the OTCs, ASTI is down 22%. Look at that number 5 setup from, where is that, 31 to 36. Okay, so that's a 20% move right there. And OZSC is another one, maybe not as good. In this one, not even as good, 22 to 26. Okay, so that's what, like another 15, 20. It's like a 20 to 30% move. I'm not extremely sure. We have AITX, another one. This one wasn't even that good, but look, 18 to 19. That's almost 10%. There are a lot of nice ones, and even if, like, for example, I don't want to do number 5s for whatever reason, which is crazy, we have others like MVVYF, right? If you look at 14-day chart, it broke this level here at 43, and it has continued to run ever since. I remember when we had that COUV halt, right, and it kind of rejected it. It eventually did it. 43 now to 80. So as much as I like trading listed stocks more, I actually like the choppiness sometimes. I like how crazy the listed stocks can get. The OTCs are very slow and simple, very nice number fives, and it's kind of scary to consider trading them with TD immediate trade because I hear about their horrible executions. I don't know how many trades I've made with IB, but I have to do at least 100 trades to be approved for OTC stocks. So this leads me to the point where I have to trade with TD immediate trade, and it's going to be $6.95 in and out. I have a margin account with enough money to do those trades, sure, but it's not ideal. I look forward to the time when listed stocks are hot again, but it's still not the right time for that. I mean, sure, nice setups came like 2 days ago, I believe, but you compare it to the OTCs and their volatility, in terms of percentage with the types of setups that they make, it's just not worth it really to be trading listed stocks. And unfortunately, this means I'm going to have to prepare for OTC. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to call it early. I still think it's a good trading day just because I came by this conclusion. I learned a lot. I heard apparently that Fidelity doesn't charge commissions with OTCs, which would be nice. But the problem is that I don't think Fidelity has the best execution. I think Schwab also has that thing with OTCs that you can trade them. I'm not extremely sure. I don't want to end up getting into more broker issues, but I'm gonna just have to prepare. I'm gonna go through the chat room, go through a whole bunch of places, update the OTC watch list, and I'm gonna be ready tomorrow for OTC setups if we have any. Let's take a look at the overall markets. SPY is down 6.60%, a bit crazy, volatile. And despite this, we have all these nice OTC setups. So that's what I'm going to have to do. Going to have to update the watch list with OTCs. I'll keep an eye. I mean, who knows? Maybe something can come out of these, but I doubt it. I do look forward to the day that listed stocks are hot again. And even though that's going to mean all these people who trade nothing but OTCs are going to be kind of like starting all over, I'll be really enjoying it. But in the meantime, this is what I have to do. OTCs, as much as I like trading listed stocks more, OTCs just provide better setups at the moment. So I have to go with that.